details are emerging about the new route for the Blue Line light rail extension that would run along County Road 81 between Brooklyn Park and Minneapolis. This past week, project stakeholders took a tour of the route to learn more. However, not all city leaders are on board with the approved route. As Delane Cleveland explains, project leaders are determined to come up with designs to help sway the naysayers.
Every day, thousands of cars travel up and down County Road 81 in Crystal. The road has 3 lanes of traffic going in both directions to accommodate those vehicles. But if the Metro Blue Line extension is approved, the train would run right down the center of the road, possibly reducing the number of lanes from 6 to 4.
The bike paths, trails, and frontage road would stay in the same spot, but LRT would be in the middle.
Reducing the number of traffic lanes was one of the details discussed on June 29th when officials from Hennepin County and the Met Council led a bus tour of the light rail route.
Our specific, most significant concerns are the traffic impacts of reducing Bottineau Boulevard from 6 lanes to 4. City staff is skeptical but open-minded about that, and the council is divided.
It's a route they formally approved last month, which could include building a new interchange in Crystal at Bass Lake Road and reconstructing 2 of the bridges along 81 to accommodate light rail. News of the route was met with opposition from leaders in Crystal and Robbinsdale. That's significant because the project likely needs municipal consent from all the cities along the route to proceed.
We think about it more of what are the design impacts, the design changes, the design aspects that we have to do to get a city in a place where they are comfortable with municipal consent.
In Robbinsdale, the number of lanes would stay as is, but city officials have voiced their displeasure about having the train run down the center of 81 to begin with. Project leaders are now working to determine the location of the Robbinsdale station and whether to build a park and ride lot next to Elam Lutheran Church so that existing businesses don't lose parking.
How do we incorporate the LRT into that downtown to preserve the vision of what Robbinsdale is today? That's part of our goal and mission.
It's a mission they have a year to figure out before the big vote on municipal consent. In Robbinsdale, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
There are 5 candidates on the primary ballot for New Hope City Council, and voters will whittle down that list to 4 in the primary election. 3 of the candidates met in a forum on Thursday night. One of the questions referred to the city's scattered housing site program, where the city purchases homes that are in bad shape. Most of the time, the homes are torn down and a new one is built. The question was, should New Hope continue using city funds for the program since the housing market is so robust?
We're having our houses on scattered site going for $450,000. It's greatly increasing the availability of higher end homes in New Hope.
What we're trying to do is update many dilapidated homes throughout the city. We've done a fantastic job. It's elevated the pricing of all homes in the city. It has a contagious impact.
I do believe that it's creating a loss for the city, so it would be something to consider to let the open market start to even out, because houses are selling for quite a bit more than they were before.
Candidate Don Seiler sent a statement that was read at the forum, and candidate Joseph Thury did not participate. The primary is August 9th. The Osseo City Council is discussing making revisions to their community center rental policy. The community center room is frequently used for community programs like yoga, but residents and non-residents can also rent it out. City staff are proposing a few changes to the rental policy, which include a small increase in fees, a process to normalize the cleanup policy, and holding a credit card on file in case of damages. Even with the possible increase, the rates at the Osseo Community Center are still some of the lowest in the area. The City Council could take action on this at a later date. Families using the Plymouth Creek Playfield will soon have a few new features to appreciate, and that will include a new parking lot. This summer, crews are adding additional parking spaces to the lot and replacing the lot itself. Along with the parking lot, the disc golf course will be renovated, and that project is expected to be done by the end of July. This project was one of several that had to be pushed back because the price of the project post-pandemic went up substantially. Several cities have had to push back similar projects as they adjust to the higher prices of those projects. And we will leave you today with the sights and sounds of the City of Plymouth's annual Happy Birthday America parade that rolled on Thursday at the Hildy Performance Center. Photojournalist Adam Jacola filed this story.
Happy birthday, America!
We are celebrating America's birthday.
Signed up for the Plymouth newsletter, so bring the kids out, get them outside.
4th of July is right around the corner, so it's great to get in the mood of the holiday.
I like shooting off fireworks with my parents.
Honor the troops and policemen and just celebrate. Happy 4th of July!
We have families getting decorations for their bikes, trikes, and strollers.
And we get to decorate our bikes. I love it!
They gave us the tools to fit right in.
I put the flag in the pinwheel.
Every year, we've always had the Hamel VFW lead the parade, our honor guard, and that just makes it extra special.
Having fun, especially with our friends and our cousins.
I love Plymouth, I love my country, and I love my family.
Hello, fellow people.
Plymouth always has such fun stuff to do for the community. Do something fun. See the teddy bear band?
Let's hear for the teddy bear twisters.
Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday, America!
Happy birthday, America.
Our 2022 CCX All-Area Baseball team starts on the pitching mound. Champlin Park junior left-hander Andrew Rockow was one of the best pitchers in the state. He struck out 87 batters in 56 innings. At the plate, Rockow hit .384 with 2 home runs. He was all Northwest Suburban Conference. Aiden Hansen had a great season for Section 5 4A champion Maple Grove. Hansen finished the year with a 4-1 record and an ERA of just 1.12. He struck out 50 batters in 37 innings and was selected to the Metro North team for the Minnesota All-Star Baseball Series. Wayzata pitcher Nelson Koenig was named the All-Section team this season.
Swing and a miss.
The junior struck out 50 batters in 45 innings while allowing only 31 hits. He had an ERA of just 1.40. In Ile St. Margaret, sophomore Caleb Koski was a big reason why the Red Knights won the Class 3A state title. He struck out 12 in the state championship game and was named to the all-tournament team. He was one of Benilde's best hitters, too. Blake Iverson of Park Center Columbia Heights was a bright spot for the High Pirates this spring. The senior pitched and played shortstop, leading the pitching staff in strikeouts and ERA. A .300 hitter, Iverson was picked for the Metro North team in the Minnesota All-Star Series. A couple of really good catchers backstop our 2022 team.
Drew Berkland laces that one into left field.
After a slow start at the plate, Wayzata's Drew Berkland came on late and hit .290 with 7 extra base hits. The All-Lake Conference senior will play next year at the University of Minnesota. Maple Grove's Chayton Fisher hit .386 this spring with an on-base percentage of .463. He led the Crimson in RBIs with 23. The All-Northwest Suburban Conference catcher is another local All-Star Series selection and will play next year at Minnesota State Mankato. Our infielders include this year's Mr. Baseball Award winner, Maddox Mikalakis of Hopkins. Senior shortstop hit .471 for the Section 6-4A runner-up Royals. He slugged 6 home runs and drove in 18 runs while scoring 28. He'll play next year at the University of Arizona.
Mikalakis on the run will make the play. Ooh, and this one is hit well out to left.
Osseo shortstop and pitcher Spencer Peterson hit .383 for the Orioles with 2 home runs. The All-Northwest Suburban Conference and All-Section Junior was 3-0 as a pitcher with an ERA of 2.50. Third baseman pitcher Ty Lovechek of West Lutheran Maranatha put up good numbers this season. The sophomore hit .352 with an on-base percentage of .448. As a pitcher, he struck out 65 batters in just 35 innings. Matthew Kitzman of Osseo is another All-Star Series selection and makes our team at first base. The senior hit .400 with 3 home runs. He was named All-Conference and All-Section. Hunter Gerber had a good season at the plate for Maple Grove. One pitch into right field for a base hit. The junior hit .319 with an on-base percentage of .445. Gerber was among the Crimson team leaders in extra base hits. Our outfielders include Armstrong's Jacob Szyzewski. The sophomore led the Falcons with a .412 batting average and a .494 on-base percentage. Szyzewski also pitched some for the Falcons and was an All-Northwest Suburban Conference player. Liam Berry of Heritage Christian Academy led the Eagles in hitting this season, batting .429 with 13 runs batted in and 14 runs scored. He was an All-MCAA Conference player for the 10-8 Eagles. Hopkins' Jack Mauser was a strong hitter for the Royals, batting .346 with a slugging percentage of .630. Mauser collected 11 extra base hits and led the team in RBIs. Senior outfielder Jack Harris of Champlin Park was second on the Rebels in hitting, batting .312. Harris was a versatile player who also played shortstop and pitched. He was voted All-Northwest Suburban Conference. Benilde St. Margaret's outfielder Easton Breifogel had some big moments for the Red Knights, capped with this extra inning, run-saving diving catch in the state championship game. The University of Arizona commit hit .358 this season as well. And that's our squad. To view the honorable mention selections for our team, go to the website version of the story at ccxmedia.org. For CCX Sports, I'm John Jacobson.